No, I totally.
Talk about. Go
All right,
ahead.
no. But you're talking about the food. What bind
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Like if you okay, so let's say you want to eat a nice big steak because it's got plenty of not only protein, but it's got good amount of iron and so on. And then
right?
along with your meal, you have a cup of coffee or an espresso or something like that. The caffeine in the coffee or the espresso binds to the iron in the food and the meat
So is
and
that
literally
good?
takes it out of your body. No, that's not good. If you're looking to get the iron, extra iron in your system.
So then drink coffee later. I'm telling you,
No,
there's
my
new rules
point
of coffee.
is, it's every little thing. Like if you have this with this, that's no good, and this with that, it's no good. I'm telling you, drive yourself crazy.
No, you can listen. How do you lose over which I started doing, like just a little glass
Okay,
of
so
wine, little glass of wine before with your
yes,
dinner. Yeah, how you gonna lose?
wine's got also problems. So the absolute fail safe, the best thing to drink with any meal is water and lemon.
I don't even do the lemon.
Well, this is very interesting because what I have found is I got this unique buffered vitamin C powder that is 4,000 milligrams
Oh,
of ascorbic acid per teaspoon. So if you have an eighth of a teaspoon, just a little eighth of a teaspoon, chuck it into your glass, stir it up, boom,
I don't even like lemon
that's
at all.
it.
All right,
That's the best thing to
we
have
gotta
with
play
me.
the opening. It's
All
very
right,
expensive.
do
All right. No, I do not. I am not a lemon in the water kind of guy. No,
it
because I
doesn't
don't know
matter.
where the
You're
I don't
gonna
know
get
where the
to a
lemon the
point in your
guy.
life. You're gonna get to a point in your life where you're gonna be like,
If I
this.
cut the lemon, it's fine, but I'm gonna have the lemon sit there and the guy goes, "Oh, I'm gonna squeak. You want some lemon? It's touching it.
Who's the guy? What do you mean the
The
guy?
waiter guy. Do you want?
You have
I
waiters in
said.
your house? You can't cut a lemon wedge? What are you doing? Anyway, let's talk about the Lonely Hearts Club from the Secret Service.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is
So
getting
Dave, I didn't want to talk about this, but Dave wants to talk about it. Here
well
we go. This
because
is
it's so
the.
disturbing. This guy O'Keefe gets these not overly attractive women to honeypot like everybody.
Hey, it's
Not
effective. He's
only
a.
is this Secret Service agent, he's sitting at a bar, you got to see this video. He's spilling his guts on everything the Secret Service does, where they are, what they do, what plane they're on. And
He's
then he's sending them pictures of him on the plane. And all.
he's trying to score. I'm just gonna say it. He's trying to score.
How, dude, he's a Secret Service agent on the vice president's detail.
I know.
What
Oh,
the hell is going on here?
all right. There was no secrets, but like, listen, I'm gonna just say it. When on the Trump campaign, hanging out with the Secret Service, it's like the best thing ever. You got to sit there in a room for hours. I mean, it's not like this guy going to the bar.
Yeah,
You sit
because
there in a
apparently there were no women with you, or else they all
no.
would have been telling them everything, every little bit. Oh, I grew up in a poor neighborhood, and then I got this job with the Secret Service, and here's what we do all day. I get up at 5 o'clock, and he's telling her the whole itinerary,
Because he's
and she's
trying to
like, "Oh,
score.
really? Oh." It's so
I'm not.
crazy.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying that I understand. Like he's like, oh, you want to see my gun? That's what he's doing. All right.
No, it was beyond that. He was talking about how he gets with the vice president on one plane and then not on that plane, they're on the other plane and laying out itineraries. I'm telling you. And
I don't think.
it's not like this woman was a statuesque beauty or something like that, that was just so disheveling to him.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just some
How
chick
do
in a
you?
bar.
We don't know. All right, Dave. Do you want to
He
do
doesn't
Clinton?
know.
We're gonna go Clinton, or are we gonna go straight into the
Yes, let's
news?
talk about the Clintons.
All right. We got to talk about. Oh, we have a video for this. Okay.
Yes.
Now you can't blame me because I didn't. All right. I bet you guys don't know. James Comey? No, James Comer. I didn't know. Thought Comey, Comer, they're two separate people. I get it. So James
Also,
Comey,
Select Committee.
James Comey is the FBI agent. Now we're talking about James Comer.
Right, James Comer.
So,
So you'll recognize him because he's got the funny hairdo where he parts it on the side and his head is kind of square. You'll see.
okay, so the point is, Bill Clinton got subpoenaed to go to Capitol Hill.
And Hillary.
And Hillary. Right. So what do you think he said? Bill just says, Hillary, I don't think I'm going to go. You're going to go.
What happens is they recognized that, first of all, Comer is, he's another worthless character. So they recognized this fact and they said, look, we're not going to walk into some kind of a trap on this committee. So they didn't.
Right. So they just said, wait, you can take a hike. Okay. So your point in this is going to be a big nothing burger because of what happened before.
Well, no. Play the
Okay.
video.
All right. This is 35 seconds. Okay. Here we go.
And it is now entering its final phases. The House Oversight Committee wants Biden to testify, but he is refusing. Back in March, Comer sent this letter to Biden. Quote, the committee has accounted for over $24 million that has flowed from foreign sources to you, your family, and their business associates. The committee has identified no legitimate services to merit such lucrative payments. You have repeatedly denied playing any role in your family's business activities, but the committee has amassed evidence, including bank records and witness testimony, that wholly contradicts your position on these matters.
Now,
okay.
This was what Comer was putting out about Biden, right? Then he gets on an interview, and guys, you can look up these videos on YouTube all day long. There's a million of them. He's on there going, oh, we got him. We got evidence. We got the money trail. We got checks. He signed checks. He endorsed checks. We got the accountant. We got this. We got him. We're going to move to him. It's no reason why he can't be impeached.
Okay.
We got him. We got him. We got him. Nothing. They had nothing.
Listen, all right. I'm obviously they got nothing. I don't even know what to say about it.
Had nothing. They're on TV worse than the guy from who's the other knucklehead, pencil neck from California.
Schiff.
Just like Schiff.
The same.
He's the Republican.
All due respect, Mr. Schiff.
That's it.
Is he a senator? Okay, Schiff is a senator now. Is he a senator now? I don't even know.
So this is their whole thing. So now they're gonna bring former President Bill Clinton, elected 2 terms, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and they're going to parade them in there, and they're going to get them in there in that committee and just do their shtick with them and release little tidbits of the interview and so forth. So the Clinton said, like, we're not going to that.
Yeah. Okay. No, I have nothing to say for it. I mean, it's
So now Comer and his committee will vote to find the Clintons in contempt of Congress, right? Because they failed to adhere to a subpoena. That vote of the committee will likely pass because there's a Republican majority. Then it goes to the House floor, okay? And if they vote to find them in contempt, then that will be referred to the DOJ. Now, what is the likelihood that the full House of Representatives will vote to have Bill Clinton, 2-term former president, and his wife's former Secretary of State found in contempt of Comer's subpoena, which the Clinton lawyers are saying is invalid?
So, all right, I don't know. What is it? Is it 50% that they need?
It's probably next to nothing. We'll have to see.
No, not 50%. 50-50. I'm just saying the vote with Republicans is 51%, right?
That's another thing. It just takes a couple of Republicans to say we're not doing this.
All right. Let's get into the news here. Let's do
because this is hot. So now what's happening is all of the regular cast of characters on Twitter are ginning everybody up. Oh, we're going to throw them in the brink. We're going to get them in Gitmo. We're going to do this just like they did to Bannon and Navarro and all of this stuff. There's a world of difference. Bill Clinton is a former president of the United States, voted in 2 terms. Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State. Bannon and Navarro, political hacks. Do you see the difference? Big difference.
Well, everyone's going to see, and we put the video here about Hunter Biden. Everyone will see in T-minus 60 days, whatever. It's either going to go nothing or whatever. It's either there or nothing.
It'll probably go longer, but what this does,
Okay.
It gives all the news channels plenty to talk about.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do we did for 10 minutes. Let's do the first story. All right. What we're talking about is this one from Trump. I didn't review his speech yet, but Trump is in Michigan.
Yeah,
and
his speech went great. He really did. He did great. He knocked it out of the park. He didn't stand on all of the, much to the influencers' dismay. He wasn't there bringing up old grievances. He was focused on the future and the future paychecks and what he's doing in office and so forth. I thought he knocked that out of the park, frankly.
Now, the thing with this, with Trump here, Michigan is okay. I'm not saying that he didn't need to go to Michigan to do all this stuff because of the car people, but it is going to be a battleground state. So, hey, double dip, so to speak. This video here is what people are saying, which is exactly what he did, actually. Here we go.
Yeah.
City Councilwoman Mary Waters tells me she's also excited to have President Trump visit Detroit.
I welcome him here. In fact, I would love the opportunity to meet with him because I certainly have a wish list.
She tells me she hopes that President Trump dedicates part of his trip to listening and learning more about the city and its needs.
I want President Trump to seek first to understand what our needs are here in the city and not speak out of pocket. We want to see this as a positive move that he's coming to this city. And I certainly hope that he can find something positive to say about this great city.
All right, basically that's what he did. Trump did not go in there and say, okay, we got robbed in this, we got robbed in this. Just listen, this is where America is going. This is the direction. And like I said, Trump is actually going in campaign mode, so to speak, because of the midterms.
Yeah.
So he's got to win.
The inflation numbers came in today, and they're looking pretty good.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah,
guys, at the end of the day, you got all that money coming in from the what's that called, the tariffs and everything else. Okay.
You know what's funny is that so the consumer price index, the inflation numbers came in today, right? And they were good. They were ticked down. Great. But the problem is then you have the stock market looks at that and says, oh, as a result, we're not going to get lower interest rates.
Oh,
no matter which way you turn, it's no good.
All right, you ready to talk drugs?
Always ready to talk drugs.
All right, here's the next story. This is from the Dispatch. Don't forget, go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. You get this every morning, all these news articles. All right, here's the interesting thing. This is from Seattle here. That is the mayor, I believe the mayor of Seattle here. Seattle orders to stop drug arrests creating havoc. And so basically it's like they're debating, oh, we didn't really mean that, whatever. But they have a drug problem in Seattle. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, it's that plus the fact that, okay, so they have a drug problem, and the people that are addicted and living on the street are maintaining their life and continuing to buy drugs by robbing the surrounding stores.
Okay.
So then these people they get arrested, and they have programs that they could go into to help them with their addiction and get back on their feet and stuff like that. And it's not working. They're not going. I don't even know if it's mandatory.
Well, there's a big, the whole thing is there's a big confusion. This is a quick video here. Well,
Yeah.
This one kind of explains it all. All right, so here we go.
And the mayor was not in the mood to clarify the confusion when we pressed her.
I think we're not doing interviews right now. Thank you. Thank you.
Can you expand on what this brought about?
Not right now.
But the new city attorney had this to say.
Officers still have the discretion to make arrests. What we're just saying is we're going to follow the law, and the law says that folks that are arrested for using drugs in public, they should be put into LEAD or a diversion program or model to make sure that they're not back out on the streets again.
Into a program that will help kick it.
Andrea Suarez, founder of We Heart Seattle, an organization focused on city cleanup and drug intervention, says the city's moving in the wrong direction with a diversion program that doesn't deliver.
I agree with Daniel. I went to Portland, and it's like that too. It's like a freebie, right? It's a freebie. Like you could do whatever because you could get arrested, but you're not going to be prosecuted. I think is what it is.
They set up programs, and that's a good thing. All right. Yeah. What are you going to do? The person's addicted to drugs. You're going to throw them in a jail cell? That's crazy talk. So you try and set up programs so they can get rehabilitated. But the problem is there's really a lack, that's where the politicians' line kind of ends, right? So they set up the program. Oh, we got this program that they can point to and say, look what I did. I set up this program, but then there's no oversight on the program. Nobody's following up on people. Where are they? There's nothing. So it's a failure.
Well, I don't even know what to say with this. It's sad all around.
Drugs in this country is a very, very, very difficult situation right now. It has been for quite some time.
You want to go to the arson thing? Talk about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, this is the story that came out here with the, of course you guys know about this, the Mississippi synagogue and the arson. Actually, his dad turned him in to this. I don't even know what this. Why do people do this?
Well, the father, when he found out, that was one thing, but then the son was confessing it to his father and laughing about it, and that's what flipped the father. The father was like, "What are you laughing?"
There's a couple of I guess bright points on it. There was a couple of churches actually says, "Hey, if you want it until you rebuild it."
Yeah.
Really quick, let's just do this, and then we got lots to cover here, but this one's an interesting video here.
An FBI criminal complaint names the accused arsonist as Stephen Spencer Pittman. He told police over the weekend it was, quote, the synagogue of Satan. This same part of the building has been attacked before, firebombed nearly 60 years ago, Tony, by members of the Ku Klux Klan. Schemper is vowing to rebuild all of this. In the meantime, local faith leaders here in Jackson have been offering up their spaces as a place for the members here to gather.
All right, so there you have it with that. I don't even know what to say. Like this, all of this stuff. It's like, what are you going to do?
A lot of this, what gives people the idea that they should or they can do these things without consequences, are the nihilists on social media platforms. These nihilists that it's everything sucks all the time kind of people, right? And it's always doom and gloom. It's all terrible. It's down, we're doomed, and it's all the Jews. The Jews are the ones doing it. That's what they say. So it's it gives people idea that it must be the Jews then. They go out and do craziness.
All right. Let's go on to this one. This is a hot button issue. I'm surprised at like this one right here. Hold on. All right, this is because of SCOTUS today. This is what SCOTUS is. I don't know if they weighed in on it yet, but it's all this thing with women's sports and the Supreme Court. Dave, I don't understand how the liberals justify this. Because if you want to just get rid of all sports, like just like don't like women and men's sports.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: the Supreme Court has, quote unquote, signaled that they are poised to uphold the ban. So that decision should come down tomorrow. That decision should come down tomorrow, along with the decision on tariffs. So this is going to be an interesting date tomorrow from the Supreme Court.
I don't see how the majority of Americans are on the side of this. You talked about this earlier, where it's like this is the death blow to feminists. If you really want to be feminists, just don't even have male and female sports.
Right. So it's like feminism, the extreme feminism has come full circle, where now it's no longer women that want to be doing the things that men are doing. Now it's men that are getting involved.
Well, check out the majority of the states that have laws. Look at how the majority of the states have laws banning this. And then this guy that tries to defend it, to me, it doesn't even make sense. Okay, here we go.
The Trump administration, for ideological reasons, wants to preclude transgender women from any participation in sports that does not require them to deny who they are. And that's the question the court will face, with whether that's consistent with the Equal Protection Clause. It's obviously consistent with equal protection to have separate girls and boys teams because of the general differences. But in situations where trans girls have eliminated those differences through science and the like, there's no justification to keep them off the team. They're not beating out people in any unfair way. They don't have any advantage. And the only justification for excluding them is anti-trans bias.
Well, no, that's not true. Obviously, the biological men have an advantage.
That's what he did the opposite. That's what
he's trying to say. Oh, they have no advantage. This is all
right. So you agree with me on this? They do have an advantage.
Of course, they have an advantage. Of course, they have an advantage. My whole thing about this is that the far right couldn't give a rat's behind about women's sports. They don't care about women's sports. They don't watch women's sports. They don't fund women's sports. They don't care about women's sports. But they're holding up these situations to make the case against transgenders. That's
no, they do. No, they do care about it. Here's what's going on.
You think that these people care about?
No, yes, because if you have a daughter that's in high school playing against a man, it stops their money. So if my daughter wanted to play and she can't get a scholarship because she got second place, third place, and gets beat out by a dude, then you say, I care about it.
Hold on a second. First of all, you come to the table unprepared.
This is said and done.
Statistics on this, you have what is you're talking? Seriously, you're talking about very few isolated cases. I'm sure they're very traumatic to those involved, but this is not widespread. It's not like transgenders are infiltrating all of the women's teams. That's not happening.
That's why these states have laws against them. It's very simple because nobody. Let's say your daughter or someone's daughter wants to do female wrestling, or they have a boxing. You're gonna have a dude.
How about years ago when I was in high school and girls wanted to be on the baseball team with the boys?
We had my wrestling team. In Kings Park High School, we had a girl wrestler on the men's team. She got. I mean, she was slaughtered. I hate to say it, but like,
and if the school denied that girl, they got sued.
Oh, right, and that's what we want. If you want to compete then if that's the case, then just let them compete with the guys. But the problem is the opposite way.
Right. Now we have the flip of this going on.
No. All right.
I'm just saying, like, why does everybody have to do everything? Right? Do we really need women firemen? Do I really need to be in a burning building?
Are you joking me?
And
Are you joking me?
110-pound girl climbing the ladder to rescue
Are you joking me? Those, oh my goodness, those fire women are amazing. I seen them. You know this. My house went on. My neighbor's house went on fire. So that when this is all we're talking about is someone carrying someone over the shoulder. What are you saying, that you don't want women firemen? If they could do the job, they could do the job. If they could do the job, that's the whole point of it. But we're talking about competing.
No, the point is they don't do the job. It's like.
Oh my goodness, Dave! We're live on this. How could you say this? How could you say for women firemen?
The military had to lower.
Oh my goodness.
Had to lower the bar when they were bringing in.
No one's lowering the bar when it comes to firewomen. No one's lowering the bar. It's either you could carry someone out. They have the thing. They don't say, "Oh, you carry the lighter one." It's by the city. Carry something. They can see. Could you carry someone 100 yards? Yes. Okay, you qualify for that. Check. Seriously, I'm just saying. It's
okay.
It's not like sports.
There are records and statistics for all of this. I'm just saying
that's like. Dave, there are some women out there that I'm defending this with.
Yes, there are some women out there.
And then they deserve to have it. But how are you going to say it? How are you going to say that they're not?
I'm not saying that there aren't some women that can handle it. That's not what I'm saying. But the agencies themselves, the departments themselves, had to alter their standards to accommodate this.
I don't think so, because I'm sure some did. I am sure. We're talking just a set, like we said before. Each municipality has their own standard. Yes.
Those standards are dictated by the state. And if the state,
okay, all right.
And if
I bet you anything.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
If the state doesn't follow through, then the state loses government funding.
Everyone agrees with you. Everyone agrees with you. Everyone agrees with you that if the state says these are the bars for this and these are the bars for the women and the men, everyone agrees with you. I believe.
I agree with Phil.
What do you say? All right. All right. Let's do one more really quickly. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right, this is the news article. Here is Trump moving too fast for his own good. It's funny because people complain either way. But this is we got plenty of time here. Let me do this video. You want to say anything about it, Dave? Because I don't think he is. I think he needed to.
Trump is moving fast. Go ahead.
Right, he's supposed to. All right, here we go.
Trump is wasting no time. Those who know him well say in his first term, he also tried to make big changes, but was told, slow down. Congress moves more slowly. This time, he is not wasting any time. Immigration, one of his key campaign promises, and that's where he's focused on day one. Trump is declaring a national emergency at the border and is sending U.S. troops to the U.S.-Mexico border.
Remember in the first administration, you had Reince Priebus was the chief of staff.
Right.
You had Spicer as the press secretary. You had Chris Christie was all involved in everything. You had the guy from Exxon, Tillerson, as the Secretary of State, right? And that whole original crew prevented Trump from doing a lot of the things that obviously he's catching up on now. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a team that he had years to put together, and this is the team.
And we said this before, that the clock is ticking, and the clock is not 2 years. The clock is about 15 months from the time he gets into office till 15 months thereabouts, because it's the primaries. If someone gets knocked off, and there's guys that he can't endorse people during the primary, then you got people that are not incumbents, and then they have a greater chance of losing. So he had to do all of this like in breakneck speed in like 15 months.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this is all. So now this is the team that he's moving forward with. I mean, there might be a change here and there, but this is he's got everything in line, and he's got. Let me just say one more thing, Gene, because people are all banged up about this, about interest rates and all of this with the Fed, Federal Reserve, and so on. The reason that the president is putting pressure on the Federal Reserve and on Chairman Powell, and through Chairman Powell to the other Fed governors, is this. And you and I, Gene, we spoke about this on one of these live shows a while back, and we called it Break and Shake. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so the idea was to get the economy into such a condition so that the Fed would be forced to lower interest rates, because come June of this year, the Treasury has to refinance what, 7 trillion or 700 billion? How much? It's a whole lot of money has to be refinanced in debt. So what Trump is trying to do before that time is get the interest rates lower. So that's what's going on here. It's all about the clock is ticking to the refinancing of the debt.
We talked about this. All right. Sounds good, everyone. Don't forget, go to georgemagazine.com, sign up for the Dispatch to get all these news articles, and we talk about it later. Let's see. Today, we got, what day is today? Tuesday. So we got it. Tomorrow we'll see you again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good.
Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.